Hi, everybody. It is Christmas Eve, and we thought we'd do another episode with Vonnie and Susan because the last one was so popular. And this one is called Cancer at Christmas, Same Season, Different Lens. So I'll throw to Sue.
Excellent. And Merry Christmas to everyone. First question I want to ask you both is what are you looking forward to at Christmas? What are your plans and what are you looking forward to?
Well, I haven't seen my parents since I've been diagnosed. Haven't seen them in the flesh. I've only seen them on screen. So, mum and dad are now here. So that was probably the thing I was most looking forward to. Like I've been lucky, I see Sue all the time, but that was what I was looking most forward to.
For me, I think it's taking some leave off work and just having a complete break, which is good. And also, you obviously getting together with the extended family and celebrating Christmas.
Mm, yeah.
It's nice. And yeah, I think that sounds a lot more relationship focused, which I know Christmas is always about that, but it's always about the food. So what has changed for you guys with that stuff? So you've both had issues with taste buds. There's certain foods you can't eat. I want to know about alcohol. Like, what does a Christmas splurge now look like to you?
Oh, I'm still trying to keep things as normal as possible. So tomorrow we will have, the normal meat, salads, prawns. We won't be doing oysters. We won't be doing soft cheeses tonight. Although I might put it out for some of the others, but it's more. Yeah, I just want to try and keep it as normal as possible. And then we might talk about alcohol after this one, after Von answers.
Yeah, yeah, I think likewise. I'll just keep it as normal as possible too, and we'll just have, meats and salads, and is what we usually do on Christmas Day, and desserts, obviously. I've been trying to eat less sugar while I've been on this journey, but I probably won't worry about that tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah. The
I
alcohol
know.
question is interesting because people ask me about this. So, Vonnie, correct me if I'm wrong, but you gave up alcohol straight away, whereas in I didn't. And so, particularly with like the head shaving party and things like that, I definitely had drinks. As my taste buds have gone away, I don't like alcohol as much. But I think for me, the alcohol was part of my try and keep everything the same. I was very much not wanting to change anything, but I think with anything, and even the oncologist said everything in moderation. So no going out and getting blind, but one or two drinks here and there, I think is okay. But Von, you went down a different track.
Yeah, I think for me, I don't know. I just went, I think basically it was a control thing. It's like something I walked out of my diagnosis and went, I don't know. I'm not drinking. That's what my thought. And I just really haven't drunk since then. And I've been trying to find alternatives. I've tried quite a few, the zero alcohol things because, I sort of miss this. It's more the ritual, I think, of it. Anyway,
Yeah.
my best tip is for zero alcohol is that the bubbles or prosecco or champagne is best zero. Red wine is awful, and
Yeah.
white wine is okay, but yes. So I'll probably buy a bottle of zero. I will buy a bottle of zero for tomorrow. Yeah,
You're right, it is the ritual though. And I even find
yeah.
when I have ginger beer or tonic water, I'll put it in a wine glass.
Yes, it's certainly is a ritual for me. I do those similar things too. If I make, some other kind of I've been having some tonic water sometimes just to feel like I'm having something different to water.
Yeah. Now, I suppose food's a ritual too. Like, are there any foods that in your mind, if you had your taste buds and you didn't have this diagnosis, yeah, what are the foods that you're missing?
Oh, anything raw like sashimi. But I don't know, there's that much really, and soft cheese. But I don't know. Von, what about you?
Yeah, not really. I feel like I get excited. I like food, and I get excited. And then when your taste is a bit off, you're like, oh, it's like disappointing. But I haven't let it stop me trying to eat. So I
Yeah.
keep trying different
Yeah.
things. But as long as something has a little bit of flavor and a bit of texture, I think it's when things are bland and have no texture, then it's just awful. That's like, yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
can taste like wet cardboard.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. Narelle, just like you were saying in the theme of the episode, it's a different lens, I imagine, since having your diagnosis. Do you actually look at Christmas through a different lens? And what is that lens?
Oh, look, I think it's just around the whole relationship thing and being a lot more grateful for relationships. You know, when families get together, sometimes it can get a bit niggly, and you just realize none of the small shit matters.
Mm,
And, you know, you're much better to be kind and patient when you have difference of opinions than, you know, actually getting into a fight. Mm.
yeah. I think, yeah, I agree with that. I think since my diagnosis, I've been trying to, yes, not sweat the small stuff as much and be worried about that. So, yeah, okay. That's saying.
Yeah.
Nice. Do either of you feel like the people around you, like, close family or who you're celebrating Christmas with, do either of you feel like they're coming at it from a different lens also?
Look, it's something I've thought a lot about because it's really easy when you're in the disease to know everything. And but people around you don't know everything and they're probably a lot more worried than they're even letting on. And so again, I think they may be struggling more than I am. So, but they're trying to be brave for me.
Yeah. I think that's a good summary. Yeah.
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 Is Christmas any more important to you post diagnosis, or is it just another day?
No,
Uh,
I think it's the same importance, but probably just less focus on, yeah, as Narelle said, worrying about, I don't know, personalities and but just being together and having a nice meal together. And yeah, I think,
yeah. I
yeah.
think Christmas has always been important, and it was really interesting because my husband put the Christmas tree up in November because he knows how happy it makes me. So we normally wouldn't put it up in November, so that was lovely because it was just a nice, yeah, thing to do, and we probably went a bit crazy on decorations this year too.
Have you seen any more Christmas habits emerging, like watching Christmas movies when you're fatigued with chemo or anything like that?
Absolutely. It was great timing around the chemo fatigue to just watch Christmas movies because they're good to watch.
Very easy to watch. Yes, I've watched a few in the last few weeks as well.
Good mind numbing, hopeful,
Yes.
experience.
Yeah.
Excellent. Um, Anything else that either of you would like to share about Christmas and your experience and how you now look at it?
Probably not Christmas, but one of the things I've found, and this is probably about the relationships, not just, the close relationships, other relationships, is with the Bondi tragedy. Like I couldn't stop crying just thinking about, the hate that was, systemic in actually deciding to do that. And then I noticed that the first thing I did was I started to fill with hate as well. And I had to really, really pull myself up to go, you don't support that behavior by being hateful yourself. And so it really made me start to think about how unkind people can be, and that we should be judging people on their actions, not their race, religion, or political views. And everybody needs to be more patient, which is not something that was me before. So that's certainly been a change.
It's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. I guess I'm a little bit more emotional too sometimes. Yet then other times I'm like really not emotional. So I feel like, yeah, that's a protective sort of mechanism, like subconsciously. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Nice. Well, I hope both of you have a really great Christmas, and Narelle will be obviously here to help that happen. I'm sure there's still going to be heaps of singing and the things that we normally do. It'll just be, yeah, the same old thing, but with more gratitude, more personal reflection, more tolerance, all of that, more focus on relationships. So, yeah, have a great Christmas, and to all of your listeners, have a great Christmas as well.
And so I'll walk out of this room and Sue will walk out of her room, and we'll see each other in the lounge room.
Yes.
But have a fantastic Christmas, Vonnie.
You both as well. Merry Christmas. Yeah.
We'll catch up before New Year. Thanks,
Yes.
everyone for listening.
Bye.
Bye.